Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the live training session on how to create dashboards in Bricks. We'll just wait for a couple of more seconds for others to join in. Hey everyone.
Hey Joss, feel free to drop your location. I'm always interested in seeing from where people are joining. So both me and Anshul, we are sitting in Toronto currently.
Nice. Okay, I guess we can get started now. We have a lot of users coming from all over the world. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the live training session and live training session on how to create dashboards in Breaks. And we will also be showcasing some of our new features and advanced features, especially branding, auto refresh, filters, and templates. Um I'm joining with my colleague Manpreet. We have been leading product and engineering in Breaks. What are we trying to do today in this live training session? We will basically go through how to use bricks, how to create dashboard and reports using your imported data, XLSX and CSV, all with the help of AI. So we'll go through a tutorial, we'll go through a live training session. Manpreet will be helping out over there. We will go through some of the new product features which we have launched over the past few weeks. These are mainly some of the advanced features related to how to customize your dashboards, how to refresh your dashboards with the new data, and so on. We'll also be taking a sneak peek of what all new product features which are coming up at the end of the webinar. And feel free to drop your questions and we'll be answering them during the session or at the end of the session, depending on how much time do we have. Now, what is Bricks about? Bricks is basically your AI data analyst where you can analyze your data, complex set of data, with the help of beautiful visualizations in the form of dashboards and reports. Now, we have focused explicitly making sure that it's very easy for you to create the dashboards from your data. You really don't have to specify too much of requirements. We understand your data. We can actually analyze your data and then create beautiful visuals out of it. Now, as I mentioned, everything is about the data support. We have an extensive data support where we understand your data. We create a lot of we have done a lot of effort to understand your data and then transform them into beautiful visuals in the form of dashboards and reports. Now, a lot of other products can actually do a similar thing, but you do not get all of these functionalities in the same tool. So this is one tool where you can analyze your data, where you can create beautiful visuals and report, and all with the help of a single click, literally one click to create dashboard and report. Before we go into the exact demo, I will just want to go through some of the new features which we have launched. Uh, we have very recently launched support for custom branding, customize your themes and colors. We'll be going through in the first half of our demo as well. We have also introduced auto refreshable dashboard, so you can just update your data and the whole all of your dashboard will get refreshed. We have also added support for slicers, drill downs, which we are internally calling as filters. So you can basically filter your dashboard based on location, based on product, and so on. Uh, we generate some insights based on your data, like what are your trends, what your data tells about, and you can now easily refresh those insights as well. You can also reuse your dashboard once you wanted to reuse the dashboard as a template for different set of data. You can easily do that now. And very recently, we have added support for much higher number of or much bigger files in which are basically in the range of, for example, 300K to 500K rows. Now, how it works? Uh, all you need to do is just sign up into the application and click on Create Dashboard and Report. We support various types of data formats, starting with XLSX and CSV, which are the most common formats getting imported in Bricks. But we do have support to extract tables from your PDF and screenshots, for example. We have been getting this question that I'm importing my data, I'm uploading my data to Bricks platform, how secure the data is. So, having said that, your data is fully encrypted, private, and secure. We use AWS infrastructure with industry standard security practices to store data both in transit as well as at rest with proper encryption. So, no other user, no other person can get access to your data. And your data is never used for AI training. Your data will always be with you. It is just being used to support AI with the help of your data. That's it. Once your data has been imported, as you can see on the left hand side, I have my data, and just with one click, I'll be able to create some visualizations in the form of dashboard and report as soon as you have uploaded your data. Once the data has been Once the dashboard has been created, it is fully customizable and interactive. So you can add, update, edit charts, which we'll be seeing shortly in the demo as well. Once you are satisfied with the dashboard, that this is how the dashboard should look like, I have received all the insights which I wanted from my data. The next step is sharing your work with your colleagues, with other users, with your managers, with your clients, and so on. So we provide an extensive sharing capabilities, which we'll be going through in detail in the next section. But you can easily export it as PDF, which can be emailed, or you can share it as a link with any other user so that they can have the interactive dashboard right in front of them. Okay, so this was a very short introduction. Let's jump into the demo. And Manpreet, on to you. And I'll also be launching a poll, maybe around in between of the seminar. So we'll keep an eye on that. And I would love to hear your feedback on the poll, because this helps us in sharing and improving our product. So Manpreet, on to you.
Uh, yeah, thanks for this wonderful introduction, Anshul. Let me figure out you Zoom sharing, and then I will be on. Okay, so you can see my screen, Anshul.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So what I have opened is app.dabrix.com. This is where our app is located. So just open that if you want to do it along with me. And we would be doing creating a dashboard. So today, so let's click on dashboard and report to
Yeah.
start with. So when you sign up to Bricks, you are probably aware that you usually see this screen because we want the onboarding to focus on dashboard and report. So people usually import a file. So today I have this data about cookies. So sales data for cookies. So I would be using that data. And I clicked on the data, and now dashboard generation started. Literally nothing, means I didn't even know that I was working trying to make a dashboard. So just in two steps, I'm on to the dashboard creation. What is happening here? As Anshul was saying, that we focused a lot on making sure that we understand your data, and we focus a lot that your dashboard is beautiful and shareable. So that we know that it makes people look good. We want you to look good while sharing your dashboard, and that's what we do. And how we do it is by having like multiple people working on your report. By people, I mean AI agent. So we have multiple AI agents working for you to create this beautiful looking, very useful dashboard. And we are best in class for this, as Anshul was saying earlier. So one of the agent is actually planning by looking at the overall data and planning everything. Other agent is actually creating those uh, things which are planned earlier. And then there is an insight and summary generation. So, and here it is my dashboard. So like it looks
That
good to
was pretty
me.
quick. That was pretty quick to generate the dashboard.
Yeah, so I've always like this is one of the things which people love most in a product, that it's super quick to get started. And that's what I feel like AI should be able to do it for yourself. So yeah, this is the dashboard that you're looking at currently. I have like a particular taste in like I don't want this theme to be here. I want to look at creative. So I could use creative. Unsure, is there anything else which you like most? I could change that
I
too.
think I personally like to professional. I think it's more
Okay.
subtle.
Unsure clearly is more professional than me. So, okay, let me just do professional for this one. Okay, yeah. So this is what we have here. Beautiful dashboard in professional theme. So, yeah.
Looks wonderful.
Mhm.
Okay, so Manpreet, we already provide a lot of themes to choose from. Is there a way I can choose a custom theme? Like, can I just tell Bricks to use these colors from my
Yeah,
binding?
definitely. So I'm not a designer, so I don't use that feature a lot. But means when I was talking to our designer, she's like, "This is the best feature that we have." And when we executed, we made sure that people who are not designer is able to do this. So Anshul, to your question, yeah, we could do our own themes, and it's as easy as uploading a logo and
Mm-hmm.
having it there. So you could see that we already have created view of the custom themes. I would show it again so that like you guys see. So whatsoever the custom themes that you would make would be available for you or other people in the organization to use. So what I'll do, I just upload the logo that I have sitting of bricks, and that's it. It is as easy as this. Just upload the logo, and it would figure out the colors which matches your brands, and it would just show you that.
Absolutely. So you just need to upload your brand logo or maybe a screenshot of your existing report, which has
Yeah.
your branding colors and so on.
Oh yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Anshul. So what else I could have done was like, if it is like, okay, there is a client, I'm creating a report for that client. I don't have a logo sitting, so you could just take a screenshot of the like okay website and put it there, and we our AI is smart enough to be able to understand what are
Mm,
the primary colors, secondary colors, and like that. One other thing which I could show over here is like I know this is what for me this is enough for my designer. Maybe she wants more access to the like specific colors, and she could say that no, I want the prime maybe accent color to
mm,
be more green for some reason. It would look bad definitely, but yeah, maybe not that bad. So whenever you're making a changes, it's applied onto your dashboard, so you could actually see how it is looking with the new colors. Really bad, but yeah. So this is so, and once you are like, okay, this might be looking good for me, I would change the color font for the sake of it, and I could apply it, and this
got it.
is it. I have a new Aqua Stack theme. I don't know.
Wow.
I like how AI decides names for these themes.
Okay, and this custom theme can then be reutilized for any of the dashboards which I create in Bricks, next set of
Oh,
dashboards.
yeah, definitely. As I was saying that this Breaks and Aqua Stack now, all these themes are already here for you. And whenever you do the next dashboard, you need not to again upload your logo or anything. And one of the use case I want to highlight here, I was talking to one of the user, and he's like, I have many clients and I use branding as per the client. So
Yeah.
you could have the logo means themes for all of your clients here and make your report look professional in their theme, not your theme. So yeah, there are multiple use cases. One of these it is there.
Okay, that's great, Manpreet. So, can you maybe explain a little bit more about what all components are there in the dashboard, Manpreet, like what are insights and how they are generated?
Oh, but yeah. So I was saying that we have an insight agent and everything. Or I think I missed just going through the dashboard after generation. So yes, Sanchil, let me go do that. So basically, this is a dashboard which was generated, and you see this is a chart, and there's an insight associated to that particular chart. So our AI decides, okay, these are the wonderful charts, and these charts should be explained. So it decide to like you see over here, units sold by product and location. There are no interesting insights there. So why to even say anything? But here there are some insights which should be said, and it would help you to present. Like when you're presenting your dashboard, it would be easy to present this, but it would be hard to present that. So we have notes written for you that okay, use this and you would be happy to present this. So yeah, means we create tables, and for even for tables, if there's something interesting, we just say that in insights. Um,
Awesome.
yeah, was this the question, Anshul?
Yes, Manpreet, absolutely. So
Okay.
all these charts look really good. Can I create more charts once the dashboard has been generated? Like for example, one of the insights might not have been, or one of the statistics was not covered in any of these charts. Then can I ask AI to create one more chart from my data?
Yeah, definitely. I think yeah, like when I was scrolling here, there's a button, add charts. Don't
Mhm.
think much. Click on the buttons. If you are seeing a button in Bricks, click on that button. So if you click on add chat buttons, what happens is usually most of the thing is driven through chat. So whenever you're confused, look at AI chat and there's something happening there.
Mhm.
So AI was trying to analyze the data, and as Anshul want to add new charts, it suggested like these are the charts that Anshul could use, and maybe let's say I would just pick for him, um, and I would add it. So what would happen after that? It's like something that you could do also. AI decides that okay, it wants to user wants to create a combination bar line chart and just explain everything. This is a good way to learn as well, that how you could write great prompts. But
Got
Anshul, here it is chart
So,
for you.
this is nice. So I can actually just specify my requirement as an AI message. Like I
Yep.
want to create a chart for product versus location, and AI will be able to understand and just create a chart out of it.
Yeah, definitely. So, and I could actually say anything. This is a AI chat where I could just say like, okay, I want to add charts. I could also say that change color of the bars
Got
in
it.
this chart to, for some reason, what is the color? Maybe red. Red is something which
Mm.
I don't know why I pick. But yeah, so I could say stuff like that and it would pick up. So AI chat is for both for creation and editing.
And
From
edit.
editing, I remember that I haven't talked about the manual editing just yet. So I made the change through AI. Red, obviously, super ugly. But yeah, so let's say I also have a possibility to do it manually. So what I did just now, just so that you could follow. I clicked on the blocks. So these are the blocks that we have on Bricks, and these are all editable blocks. It's another capability which Anshul was mentioning in the introduction. We haven't just created anything and in HTML for you and let you bang your head on that. We created something which is flexible enough for you to be changed and easy enough to be changed as well. So you just look for EDIT, edit button, and click on that button. And you are somewhere which is more advanced view to change stuff. So I could say that, okay, I actually selected one bar, so it actually just updated the colors for me,
Got it.
and I could say that for the line I want specific color, for the bars I want specific colors, and if I click on specific bar, I could just change the color of that one.
Got
So
it.
I have too many controls over here. Means I could just change the filtering. I could change the chart to be horizontal bars. I don't know why I did it, just to show you maybe. Yeah. So it's because it's not looking great. So like, let's say vertical bar stack. Okay, this was great. AI decided, good thing I shouldn't edit. So okay, this is it.
Okay, that's nice. So Manpreet, as you mentioned, the blocks are editable it itself. What about the layout of the dashboard?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
for example, I
So
wanted to move a particular chart and I want to
yeah,
highlight that particular chart. I want to make some color changes of the
yeah.
block. How do we do all those things?
Yeah, so let's say this is a chart, and I know I want everyone to see this chart because I worked hard on this chart. I could make it on top of my dashboard title. Obviously, worst place to be at. But I could. What I'm trying to show is we haven't had have any restrictions in the layout. You
Mhm.
could do anything anyway. You could mess it up, or you could make it look great. So we give you best what we could do by doing through AI, but you could do manual editing Anshul as you wanted, and you could also just change the width and stuff. You could say I want to write my own text block, or um, actually I would say generate insight button.
Oh, this
Maybe
is super helpful. Yes. So now I
yeah,
have generated my custom chart and
yeah,
I need to generate insights. I think this is super helpful to get
yeah.
more insights out of that chart.
Yeah, so here it is. Wow, it was quick. So
This is
our AI like looked at the chart. It actually looked at the chart and gave you the insights that are important. And now, for some reason, it is on top of my dashboard, and I could just do it like that. So I could just switch anything, make changes, edit stuff manually, and I could do all this because we have built something which is beautiful and customizable like none other tool out there. I
got it.
just want to highlight again. Yeah.
Awesome. So this is super cool. So once the dashboard has been customized according to our needs,
Mhm.
Manpreet, can you show various sharing options which we can use to share
Oh,
it with our other users?
yeah. When you have a dashboard, share it with people. That's what I learned. Like when you worked on something, you need to share. Don't sit on that. And we have various sharing option. I think like what I use a lot of time is, let's say I want to share something with Anshul. I would just like add email ID of Anshul, and Anshul, I just expose your email ID to everyone. But yes, I just add the email ID and it would be shared to Anshul. But there are other options. Like I could have said that I want anyone who has a link access to link can edit. So I could change that and copy the link and share it with Anshul. So Anshul could edit as well.
So I can basically share this in a whole group and everyone will have access. I don't have to
Yeah,
explicitly invite other
yeah.
members with their.
Yeah, if it's not so sensitive data, it's still with only with people who with whom you're sharing the link, because we have like encoded the password inside the URL. So it is just with the URL that you could open the file. So, and other option which people use a lot, that's why it is under premium. So export to PDF, export to PPTX, like means I love when people see PPTX format and they're like, wow, it did wonderful for the report to be in the PPTX. Maybe they need it for presentation or anything, but PDF is great way, I think, because one page document is everything that you need to talk about your data. And then there is a create public link. It's again viewable. This view is very much optimized for viewing purpose. So yeah, you could just select the dashboard only. I don't want to share the data, and create a link, and you anyone on the internet would be able to look at, means only when you share the link.
Yeah.
It's like not public until like people have access to, and it's not, we are not making it available on internet without asking you guys. We are very sensitive because we know people put their data there. Here it's not like people are just saying stuff to AI, and people put their data here, and we are sensitive about what are the sharing options. So even if you do worse, you can't mess up. So
Yeah.
that's what we are trying to make sure.
Awesome. Okay, so this is super helpful, Manpreet. I think we have actually covered the initial basics of how to create dashboard in Bricks. Maybe we can take up some of the questions. So let's
Mhm.
start. The first question is, can we make dashboards with prompts or the AI auto interprets them?
Yeah, means what I showed you was like most optimized flow. We wanted people to see the dashboard, but what other things I could have done was I could have just imported the data, and after I import the data, I could say here that I want to create a dashboard
Mm,
focusing on just sugar because I hate sugar. Okay, so it means you could say stuff here, and it would, and AI would understand. AI would, when it is creating a dashboard. So create a dashboard is a magic bullet. Just say create a dashboard.
mm.
It would be super easy for our AI to understand from there that this user wants to create a dashboard focusing on that, and we would try to do justice to your prompt.
Got it. This is awesome. So we can basically say any requirement, write any requirement over here, and AI will understand that requirement and it will take care in the analysis, in the visuals it can create
Yeah,
based on your requirement.
yeah.
This is awesome.
I want to just add, Anshul, one pro
Yes.
tip here, webinar pro tip from Manpreet. So when you're doing this, our AI means any prompt, anything that you're writing. So when I was on board, it would be widgets, blocks. When I'm on grid, you should say table name. So AI would, it would be helpful. We still have like, we still try to tackle your queries in the best possible way. But if you mention it's a table name is here, table 01, it could have been anything. Table means it could have been cookies, or it's best thing to change the name and
Yeah.
then say from cookies. So when, and you see this coming and you just select it, and now AI understand, means it's already 10% better than the earlier prompt. So you could do the same thing when you are in blocks board. So you could just say that just select, let's say select the block, it's text one, it's already text one. If you see text one, you need not to say text one, but this is what, like, selection is the key here. in the table section would be difficult. Over to you, Anshul. What were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah, so definitely, I think we might have to move a bit fast over here, Manpreet. So,
Yeah.
okay, so people have been asking whether this webinar will be recorded. So, yes, this webinar is getting recorded right now, and I'll be sending you the recording post the webinar. Please see or watch out for my email. The next question is, does AI clean up the messy data, or the data has to be cleaned before it has been uploaded to Bricks?
Clean up the messy data here. I'm just saying stuff. So basically, yeah, you could say that I don't want like maybe let's say there is washing and it should be Washington. So you could mention here for all the cleanup and everything, just import the data, talk to AI, and clean your data, and then create a dashboard. So you could clean your data by yourself. If you don't, AI would still try its best to create the best thing for you.
Got it. Awesome. Okay, that's nice. So the next question is, how do I define what I need, I want, like crafting a heat map? So, yes, Samuel, I think as Manpreet showed, you can actually specify your requirement, what type of charts do you need. Uh, as Manpreet showed in the chart composer, you can see the list of all the charts which we support. Of course, there are like every week we are supporting new and new charts, but feel free to add your requirements. And if we support those type of charts, AI will be able to create those types of charts.
Yeah.
The next question is from Faye. Where do I upload my logo for the branding? Can you do a demo, Manpreet, on that?
Okay, awesome. Let me quickly do that. So basically, let's say this is a dashboard that I have, and I made it look awesome because this is the best I could do. So I changed what we told, like it is customizable. So I am telling you the way which I've seen people or which we suggest people to do for branding, but you could do way more than that because it's customizable. So if you have a better designer than myself, then you could do better. So you just need to collect what I did. You need to click here, click on image, and then upload image,
Hmm.
upload your logo. Let's say I want to use this logo, and that's it. So you have your logo sitting on top with your title, and that's the super easy way to put your logo in there. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, that's great. I think we can move on to our next section where we can show some of the advanced features. In the meantime, I'm just launching the poll. Guys, please answer the questions. I think it really helps us to focus on right set of features for our product and make the product even much more polished for you guys. So let's go with that. Okay, moving on to the next section. Manpreet, we have seen the dashboard is created from a lot of data. Like, how do I filter? For example, I wanted to add filters to this dashboard, and I wanted to analyze only like 2 or 3 cookies in this dashboard.
When you see a button, click that button. So add filters is a button. What
Hmm.
it did, it's teaching you something that you could talk to AI to add filters. So to answer your query, Anshul, it was just like as easy as saying add filter,
Awesome.
and it was like faster than me. So AI created the filters that we need, and now we could just
Hmm.
mention that okay, I don't want to see all this data. I just want to see sugar and my most of my charts would just show, means all of my chart, why most all of my charts would show just the sugar data. So now there is nothing else. So yeah.
Awesome. And I can do multi-level filtering as well. So for I want to see
Yeah.
sugar only for few specific locations, I'll be able to do that over here.
Yeah. So let's say I want to just do it for San Francisco. How much sugar in San Francisco? So yeah, means
That's
it's
great.
saying that how many units are sold. So you could drill down as much you want, or maybe what Anshul, for your use case, I want to just say that um, how much is like cookies selling in San Francisco, and I wanted to share it with someone. So I could do this way. These
Awesome.
filters are sticky. So once you have defined it, if you share it with anyone, it is already applied for them.
Got it. And all the charts are getting updated in real time. Manpreet,
Yes.
one thing which I noticed that yes, all the charts and the KPIs and tables are getting updated, but the insight still belongs to the previous non-filtered data.
Yeah.
How do I refresh my insights once the filters have been added?
Yeah. Washington is shouldn't be here, maybe.
Yeah.
So you're so yeah, there is a button for that. So you click, this is the action buttons, these are more advanced buttons. If you click here, add filters is there, refresh insights is here. So Anshul, yeah, once I drill down to San Francisco,
Yeah.
and if I want to share it with someone and I want to just see the new insight, I could just click on refresh insights,
Hmm.
and AI would try to make the insights. Here it might not be useful because, let's say, there's only one number, but yeah, AI would try to figure out the new insight specific to that filtered data.
As we can see, actually, Washington got removed from the insights, and
Yeah,
now it's only about.
no more,
Yeah.
no more Washington, only SF.
Awesome. This is really cool. So maybe we can reset the filters now, Manpreet. And can you show like we have been talking about the auto refreshable dashboards. So how the dashboards are refreshed automatically once the data has been updated?
Okay, yeah. So I messed up the insights there, but after you reset the filter, you should definitely click on the actions again and refresh insights again, because I removed the filter. But going back, like I made this look great because to me it's looking great. And now Anshul is like, you want to reuse the dashboard, right, Anshul? That's what.
Mainly about how do I refresh the dashboard with data changes?
Okay, okay, sorry. Yeah. So you want to refresh the dashboard. So basically, you need not to do like anything, just change your data. So go to the grid, change your data, and when you are like 17A 187, and you would have, if what it is sugar. I increase the unit salt on the sugar in Portland, Oregon. So I would see the updated total unit salt here, 26215. It's like if I am making it,
Hmm.
I want to make it look ugly. So it's C 44728. So it is updating, and this one big tick because of my value that I put there. So it is updating when I'm changing the values. There are other ways you could actually use the data actions, and you could say that I want to add to table or replace a table. And should I dig into that?
Yeah, maybe we can show. So, for
Yeah,
example, this data is mainly about a particular month for the cookie sales for the month of April. Maybe I
yeah,
want to see some historical data and I want to see, okay, what was my sales for the month of maybe March,
yeah. Okay,
and then
yeah.
from
So this
there,
is
add it into the dashboard. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Prince data, and what I want to do is I have the data lying around, so I want to add to table the data for January to March. I was looking, so this is the use case we get. Like people start with their current data set, and they're like, oh, now I want to see it for the earlier data set from this year. So they could just go make sure
Yeah.
that you have the same schema for the data. So your tables and everything should be same. And the once you selected the data, now it is updated. So now we have the data for everything. So we go to dashboard, and total units sold is now way more than what it was earlier because we have more data.
This is nice. Yeah. So super easy to just update your data and the whole dashboard will get refreshed automatically.
Yeah,
Okay, this is super awesome. So Manpreet, as you were saying, now the dashboard has been created. So I have
yeah,
the dashboard specific to my US location, and I do have my factories and my sales in UK location, for example. And I just wanted to reuse the dashboard as a template and get my new set of data. How can I do
yeah. Awesome. There's a button for it. So let me first go to this, and this is a file that I was playing around, and I know that I made it look good. So what I just did, I clicked on the home button on top left, and I am on the home screen. I am on the room where my file is. This is a file that I have. I made it look great. I would duplicate the file. This is the first thing that I usually do. Duplicate the file, name it as like sales template, because it's a template for me which I would be using for other. So now my other file is earlier data is still there, template is here. I open the template, and as I promised, there is a button for it. There is a button to reuse dashboard. You need to go to the dashboard, and then you click on the actions, and you could reuse the dashboard with the newer data set that you have. So as Anshu was saying, I have that data. We planned it. So I have data for UK now. It was from for US. I would click on that file, open that, and new dashboard is getting generated with the data from UK specifically, not from US.
that? So it's as good as I just import my data and all of my dashboard will remain as it is. It's like being treated as a template, and we
Yeah,
don't have to modify anything in the dashboard to get the new set of data.
yeah, means just import the file and we'll do everything for you, and it would look good.
This is super helpful.
Yeah. So Anshul, do we want to take few questions, meanwhile?
Yes, I think we can take few questions in the meantime. The next question is, it will be very helpful if you provide the export as PDF in the free version. Absolutely, Labiba. I think we do provide export option which are available in free version. So as Manpreet was showing, you can use various free options or you can use a public link, which you can just export the dashboard and you don't have to worry about what type of interactivity you are losing over here. So yes, the PDF and the PPTX exports are only available in the premium plan, but there are a lot of other options available in the free plan as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, let me just show this exactly has the Bricks logo, title, and everything there. And it's my data now from Scotland, or
Scotland.
like from not from US. So yeah, means we did it with just one click.
Awesome. This is super useful. Okay, let us take some of the more questions. Apologies if we are not able to cover all the questions. I think feel free to drop an email or will maybe Manpreet you can show the help section on how to reach out to
Yeah,
us. So if you
yeah,
have any personalized problem where few things you needed clarification or you needed a question or some of the things needed better explanation, you can always reach out to us using the help
yeah.
section.
Bottom left, help button says help. Click on that, start a conversation. You would talk to a person and they would be able to help you. Hey,
Yeah. So so
but don't
for,
spam us like that. So, but yeah, you could tell your queries
so
there.
for any of the questions which we are not able to answer during the live webinar, feel free to drop us a message and we will get back to you and hopefully we'll be able to resolve your question and answer your queries. Okay, let's talking about the next question. Can we have a dashboard that reads from different Excel files, making a relationship among them?
Oh yeah, awesome. So what I would do, basically, I have this appraisal data, and as I showed you earlier, you could just import. Means I showed you the other thing, but there's an import button here. Basically, whatever data you have, there's an
Yeah.
import button here, and if you just click on import and try to upload any other new data set, by default, if you're not using, oh, I clicked on the wrong. By default, if you're not using, just say import to the current file. I missed this. That's why there's a new file. So if you're not using replace data or add to table, then this data would be added to the same file in a different sheet. So my original data was in the grid. Now it is in the sheet. I could say table 2 is the name on this one. I could say something else. Table 1 is something else. And I could say use table 1 and table 2 to create a dashboard. And it would do that.
Got it. Okay, this is super useful. So I can just import as many sheets or as many files as I want in a single file, and I
Yeah.
just write a prompt to create dashboard from those
Yeah.
tables from those data sets.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, the next question is from Ahmed. And what about the confidentiality if the employee uses private work related information? So yes, Ahmed, as we had mentioned, all of your data is very much private to you. We do not use your data for any of the AI training, any of the AI modeling, and all of your data is encrypted in AWS storage with us. So like we have handled a lot of security companies in the past. We all have background working with a lot of big companies, Disney Plus and so on. So we understand how important your data is and your data is very much secured. We are also in the process of getting SOC 2 compliance. So I'm sure once we get that compliance, you will not even have to worry about any of your data security. Now, I think we have already handled some of the questions. Now, oh, okay. Um, in the share option, is it possible to have a snippet so that the dashboard can be pasted somewhere?
Oh, so embeddable dashboard is what is being asked here, and we have something which we tried it internally, but you could at least for now just try to create a public link and share it. So that's most closest option. We don't have exactly embeddable version currently, but you could just create a public link. So
Awesome.
yeah, asking for a chocolate, I'm giving. something else. Okay, yeah.
The next question is from Daniel. Is it possible to integrate external public data from internet to integrate a more comprehensive analysis with my spreadsheet?
Yeah, for now, what people do is like we do have a web access there, but I think if you want more control, best thing is go to external resource, import your export your data from there, import it here, and ask AI to do it. We are good at creating dashboards. External data sources we could do, but it might not be great. So I would suggest just do your own export and use it here.
Awesome. So that's pretty helpful. So the idea is similar to multiple files. So your
Mm.
external data will be treated as an external file, as another file in Bricks. And once you import both sets of your data, you can specify your custom prompt in the AI message bar based on your requirement, and AI will be able to create dashboard accordingly. Okay, that's good. The next question is from Ahmed. I'm using the premium, but still some statistics, such as one of the departments not in the diagram, although the department is in the data. How can I fix that? So
Talk to
maybe
AI.
we can
Yeah.
specify some of the common problems people face while importing their data
Okay, so yeah, means the question is that there's something not there in the dashboard.
in the dashboard.
So
Exactly.
yeah, means basically first make sure that your data is like as beautiful as this one is, like the title. If you see the heading should have the headers properly there. So
Hmm.
we try our best to make it like that, but if it is messed up, just make sure that you are the moving the header like that. Means I will break the data if I do that, but just for the sake of showing. So it could be like this for you. You just need to move it like that and it would be visible. And other thing that you were mentioning, maybe as per my understanding, what might have happened that AI considered that this is not interesting information enough. So you could just say create a chart and focus on maybe let's say AI hasn't focused on unit cost here or something. So focus on unit cost.
Hmm.
Or you could be as specific as you want. So there could be dimensions which we miss, and you could just say to AI, and we would do that for you.
Awesome. The next question is from Vidya. What about data fidelity? How do we make sure that the reports it is generating is accurate?
Oh yeah, we make sure by because we have a history of a spreadsheet. So we are not just letting AI do the calculation. We are doing it for you through spreadsheet, through Python. So our approach to this problem has been different and is the approach which actually works. So every other AI tool might just try to hallucinate the like how the calculation would happen, not us. We would be writing a concrete code to handle that. But still it could be like they could I've seen means there could be possibility that AI is saying that it's like it has handled all March's data, but you have some mistake in your one of the March entry, and it is not saying March, it is saying M or something. So you might have to handle that. But otherwise, if your data is clean, if you are like if you know what you're seeing, it is correct. Trust the spreadsheet, trust the code. So yeah,
Exactly. And in case some validations needed to be done, I think there is a dashboard data spreadsheet where you can just validate your data of
yeah.
what all things the AI has done under the hood to get the summary matrix, to get the KPIs, and to get the chart data for your report.
Yeah.
Okay, this is nice. I think, Manpreet, I think we have handled most of the question. I know there are a few questions which we are not able to handle because of the shortage of time. So please drop a message in the help section if you are encountering any of the problems or any of the issues. I'll just take some of the next section.
So meanwhile, someone is asking, can we have access to this recording? Yeah, for sure. And she will share it with you guys in the email, and yeah, means
Yes.
you would have it.
Okay. So I'll just
Oh,
share my screen so that we can cover the next part. Okay. I'll just. Okay. So now, talking about our product roadmap, I think we have been talking about that we are going to introduce branding, which we have already released in the past 1 week. We saw the demo as well. We are also working on data connectors. We have been receiving a lot of requests from our users that they want to directly connect their data from Google Sheets. Microsoft Live, or some of the relational databases such as MySQL. We are currently in the process to prioritize some of the data connectors. So feel free to reach out to us if you need any specific data connectors to be integrated in Bricks as well. We will try to prioritize those data connectors. We are also planning to work on API support so that you can actually create dashboard and reports, whatever we showed in the demo today, directly from your workspace tool. So for example, if you guys are using Slack, or any other tool, you can just call an API to Breaks, just upload your data and get the report directly in your workspace tool. So these are some of the features which we are currently working on. We are almost at the end of the webinar. Uh, any question and answer which we are not able to handle, please drop a message on the help section, which we had already told you, or you can directly email to us at support@thebricks.com. We do have a special offer of 50% off on our pro plan for the first month. So anyone who has attended the webinars who wishes to join the subscription, feel free to do that. Just drop a message. You will get more details on the post webinar email as well. So, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining the webinar. And it was amazing to have you guys over here.
See you all.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Ahmed, feel free to reach out to us on the help section, and we'll be able to answer your questions over there, or we can also have a call from that onwards. Thank you so
Okay.
much, guys. Okay, bye.